Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Kickstarter in the current year, where it feels like I'm in some kind of cursed Sisyphean loop where every week it's like I'm doing a video on a terrible AI project, and then a week passes, and then I'm doing a video on a terrible dating app project, and then I'm doing a video on an AI project, and then a dating app project, and guess what? Last week I did a video on those terrible tarot cards, and this week I'm looking at a shitty dating app. Much like with AI, it seems like there is a contingent of people on Kickstarter who are somehow convinced that they have this whole dating app thing figured out, and they're the first person to really fix this genre of app. This project is no different. Of course, we're looking today at disrupted companionation, which they say redefines online dating.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just trying to meet someone online.
Yeah, how's that going?
Oh, he looks pretty good.
Okay, for starters, no, I didn't fuck up the frame rate when I was downloading and editing this video together. No, your feed is completely fine, probably. This is how they uploaded the video. At some point, someone massively screwed up, exporting this goddamn video. Nobody decided to fix it. They just went ahead and put up the goddamn project anyway. Good for them.
Oh, he looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, no need to have any sound over this still image of Meatmaster 2000. Yeah, that's completely fine. Just complete silence for 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I forgot my wallet, so I guess this one's on you, right? Cheers to that. Yeah. Yeah, could you hurry up and finish up there? I want to get to the more interesting parts of this date, if you know what I mean.
What a highly realistic and normal dating experience. You're chatting online, you feel like you got this connection with this genuinely interesting person, and you've had the conversation beforehand, surely, before you go out and just date on a date with someone and accept go on a date with someone. You have a little bit of a chat, and during this chat, you feel like this person is great, and you go out, and this person literally has a fucking middle finger for a head, and then you just you accept it, and you live with that fact.
I'm gonna give it another try. This one looks good.
Yeah, I'm sure your failures in your dating app experiences have nothing to do with exclusively selecting people who have nothing, like no actual profile pictures, and just use random scenery or nature objects or things like that. Yeah, that has nothing to do with your failure rate.
Nope. Third time's the charm, though, right?
Well, he has his face in there, but he is also Shrek, so I don't know how to help you with that one. Oh, he's actually Shrek. Well, that's still kind of on you, though.
I give up.
Companionation to the rescue.
Companionation provides ratings and reviews so that you can be sure you know who you are really meeting. Every single member is guaranteed by another member to be a real person who is really in your city.
So first off, the biggest issue, and the main reason that literally any dating app that tries to launch on Kickstarter, or frankly tries to launch anywhere with like a broad freaking user base is a failure, is that it's going to lose to every other dating app that is already out there. It's going to lose to Tinder, it's going to lose to freaking Bumble, it's going to lose to Badoo, it's going to lose to all of them, because it's not going to have the goddamn user base. If an app like this, a dating app, doesn't have a user base that is active in your area, it is fucking worthless. It is a waste of time, effort, and money to even make a goddamn profile. So, to tackle this first biggest hurdle, you're suggesting that you further limit the goddamn user base, that you can only join if someone approves you? let's start with the fact that a lot of people that use dating apps will actually, understandably try to avoid people they know, and sometimes would try to avoid people even knowing that they're using this goddamn app. And they're, Tinder and whatever else, those have options to block your contacts list. And you're out here saying that, oh, you need someone you're in contact with to already be on the app and to make that public knowledge to them in order to join? Not just that, but you need to have reviews from people in order to, get dates afterwards. So, starting off with the fact that there's going to be a large chunk of the user base, especially initially, that has no reviews, so it's useless in that regard anyways. Then, if you actually go out with people and form long-term relationships, which seems to be the goal according to this video, snide remarks about one-night stands and her seeking a long-term relationship in that second clip, it would seem to me like you wouldn't go out of your way to leave a positive review afterwards, because you're leaving a positive review in order for someone else to date this person that you're enjoying dating? It seems more likely that this might work in a sense if you have a really shitty date and this person turns out to be like a shithead, then you leave a negative review. But at the same time, you might not just vibe with the person, and that's completely fine. I guess in that situation, you might leave a decent review and be fine with it. But at the same time, you might also be the type of person to leave a terrible review, or a person you go out with might be that type of person, and they leave a 1-star review on you, and honestly, you might leave 1-star review in return, and then what? You have a shitty rating. Who the hell is going to go out on a freaking date with a 1-star man? So you're just going to leave the goddamn app or make a new profile. Oh, never mind, you can't make a new profile unless you know someone else on the app, so get fucked.
Counseling options are provided to teach appropriate behavior and help you to be a better companion.
Oh, that's the selling point. They're gonna freaking sell you their bullshit, which, on some level that's completely understandable and fine, but at the same time, if you're making this app, if you're part of this group of people on the internet that feel like there's a need for a new app, that current apps suck, then that sort of implies that you haven't had good luck with these apps. So does that really put you in the position to try and fix other people's game and behavior? Because I don't think it does. I mean, who is the person that made this anyway? Let me check out. Drew McPerson. Drew Zero is a neurodiverse individual with a rich background in computer science from the University of Waterloo? I possess the CS Bachelor and Postgrad degree in Artificial Intelligence already before I started my second AI postgrad at U Waterloo. However, looks like UW is not a place for talent or specialization, but cronyism and nepotism. Oh shit. I mean, if we're talking about leaving terrible reviews, I mean, I can't have a good opinion of Drew if I'm going by the only review I know from people of the University of Waterloo, in that they're all shitheads that are all about nepotism. So I guess that's a 1-star review on Drew, and everyone like Drew. There's actually nothing else I wanted to comment on the thing. The Lobster just pointed out that they're both from the University of Waterloo, which is pretty fucking amusing. Companion Nation completely shatters stereotypes of online dating, so much that we prefer to call it a companion site. No existing site can offer these features because they would need to delete their entire user database and start from scratch. I love how they're trying to make into a selling point the fact that they will have no user base for you to actually, date in this fucking thing. Especially if you're launching it on Kickstarter. I assume they're imagining this whole thing is going to, launch in Canada because they're a Canadian bunch of people, Canadian company. But if you're launching it on Kickstarter, that's kind of international, yeah? Yeah, and I mean, you might have a local launch, and it might be kind of successful, you know some people around a single town or a single city, and you just, get as many people into the app, and they get more people, and then in the confines of this single, city or town, you actually have a user base, and maybe this thing takes off. it doesn't take off when you launch it on Kickstarter. There's no fucking chance. Guaranteed, no more guesswork about whether you are talking to a person, a bot, or a scammer. All members are guaranteed to be real people by another member. Your investor makes you one of our founding seed members who can make guarantees and add to our membership goal. So there's some shit to unpack in this goddamn sentence as well, because they're saying that, every single person in this app is going to be guaranteed by another person. And my immediate thought is, well, that doesn't always mean that they're going to be a real person. It literally only would take one shithead to add a fake account, a fake person, like a bot or something, and after that they can just make a fucking network of them. This is not really a fix. Maybe you will then block the one person and then delete the entire branch that follows that person, but at the same time, maybe they added that thing earnestly. Maybe they added like 100 real people to the app, and now you deleted 100 real people and whatever like people they added themselves, and they're all off the app. So that's a problem. But then in the next sentence they say, if you're a founding seed member, you get to make guarantees. So does that mean that if you aren't one of those members, you can't? That there's only like a limited number of people that will be able to make these guarantees? How the fuck am I going to be guaranteeing that someone in fucking Nigeria is a real person if I don't know anyone in Nigeria? How can anyone from this like group of seed users guarantee people outside of their initial group? That makes no fucking sense. Rated. After members meet one another, they both get to post publicly visible ratings, so you will have an immediate idea about your prospective companion from a third-party perspective. Gone are the days of being tricked by people who know how to manipulate. Since members are guaranteed, they can't just delete their profile and start over, and we will never delete anyone. Each individual must grow and improve to earn those good ratings. Okay, again, they can make another profile, they just have to get someone else to guarantee them. Are you fucking stupid? They could probably even just guarantee themselves. Unless, if this whole seed member thing is happening, guaranteeing means that they send you actual personal data, and then you, guarantee that this is the real person, and if another person sends the real data, that same data again, you're like, nah, I already guaranteed this person. Because that sounds completely fucked, especially if you're letting Kickstarter users use that feature. You're being very unclear about how this guarantee bullshit even works. Additional features. Scheduling of companion meetings at local venues for your safety. How exactly will that work? How will this guarantee your safety? You're just, scheduling things on the app? Or are they saying that, hey, if you suddenly go missing, maybe we have the information of where you were, but at the same time, well, you could have just fucking told someone that you were going there, and that would probably work significantly better. Ratings of local venues so you can pick a good spot. Well, again, is this going to be more useful than what already exists, like Google Maps or TripAdvisor or whatever else? I mean, probably not. Free market counseling system so psychologists and social workers can make additional income and work when they want to? Excuse me? It's now a fucking counseling and psychology app as well? And people can work as freelancers? Something about that seems completely fucked. This doesn't seem fully legal at that point. Ratings of counselors so you can pick the best one. Again, the rating bullshit. No. I understand, as I point out in every single time there's a dating app project, I point this out. I understand it's fucking frustrating. I understand a lot of it is bullshit, but I also want to say this. The solution isn't another fucking dating app. It's like that stupid XKCD comic about there are too many standards, so we're going to add and make one universal standard. Guess what? You've just added another fucking standard to the pile. And even then, it's like you're stacking the pile over here, and then Tinder is Mount Goddamn Everest up there, It's still going to be the main thing, and then whoever wants to try out another app, they're going to try another app, but they're not going to try fucking disrupted in all caps, companionation trademark. They're not doing that, okay? They're trying out OkCupid. probably, or Bumble, you know, or maybe they do a specific dating app because those work better, like Christian Mingle or Farmers Only. That all makes a lot more sense. I have actually considered in recent months maybe like doing a little series, you know, tackling the whole dating thing, you know, especially help out some dudes who might otherwise be dragged into whole manosphere bullshit, which is just people selling you bullshit, just like these people are selling you a bullshit app, just selling you a bullshit idea that you need to be this very perfect thing. When reality is two things. One, dating apps are like bullshit. Everyone has a shitty experience on them at one point, but it is also possible to just have a normal experience on them if you know, fix up your profile. You can Google the ways to fix up your profile, and not always easy, but it is possible to do. And that's going to be doing it for this video. And in fact, if you might be interested in a video where I actually talk about like things like that, and at that point I can put to rest every single shitty Kickstarter dating app project, you know, leave that in the comments. Let me know if that would be something you're into. Remember to leave a like, a share. If you're not a subscriber and you enjoy this content, please do subscribe. I do have quite a hefty goal where I do want to hit 5K by the end of the year, which is going to take a lot more content than I'm putting out currently, but summer should be a lot of content coming out. And yeah, I'll see you next week when I look at another fucking AI project and we all know it. It's your card which shows the deepest parts of your soul. The stars have aligned for me to have pulled this card for you. Yes, it's... Oh, I knew it. It is a bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh card that just reads suicide on it. Now you may have heard that certain tarot cards, like death, do not actually symbolize death. Death only means change. This card just means what it says, though.